Remember, the legal experts from Benson and Case are in our help center all morning. They want to answer your questions and offer help if you've suffered a life-changing injury. Call them at 303-218-BEST. That's 303-218-2378. Let's learn more about how Benson and Case is helping Coloradans. With us now is attorney John Case. Now, John, you guys specialize in personal injury, but today we're talking about something a little different because many times you help people who can't afford a lawyer, and you're going to talk about a really special case today that's near and dear to your heart.
That's true. We do help people that can't afford a lawyer. In the injury and wrongful death cases, we do those on a percentage basis. And we also have attorneys who volunteer to do pro bono work.
That's great.
One of our probate lawyers spends a lot of time helping elderly people. And we've just started working on a case that's pretty interesting to save a park in southeast Denver.
Yeah, we have a prop here to kind of demonstrate what you're talking about. This has nothing to do with personal injury, and you're going to explain that. Tell us what this case is about.
All right, well, this is a map of the area. The park involved is called Hamden Heights North Park, and it's right here. And the city acquired this parcel in 1936.
Okay.
The city charter says that any land, parkland acquired before 1955 cannot be sold without a vote of the people.
Okay.
On April 1st of this year, the city council voted to trade this piece of parkland for an office building downtown.
They just decided to do it without a vote, essentially breaking the law, right?
Violating the city charter, in our opinion, yes.
Okay.
We went to the city council meeting and told them what a unique place this is with all kinds of wildlife and how frequently it's used by Denver citizens. They were not impressed. They said, this is a done deal.
Wow. Yeah, and we have some pictures to kind of show what that area is like. So the city, I mean, the people of the city didn't want this to happen, right?
That's true. And when we went to the city clerk and recorder to ask to circulate a petition so the people could vote on it, she wrote us a letter and said, you're not allowed to circulate petitions.
Oh my goodness.
She said, you'll have to sue. So we sued.
Wow. So you took on this case because you don't like people to break the law, essentially, right?
Yes, and this is an extremely valuable park. It's a unique piece of property within the city limits. This is a photograph right here of the ground that the city is trying to trade away.
Wow. So where are you at in this case right now?
There's a hearing Wednesday morning in front of Judge Herbert L. Stern III in Denver District Court, and he's going to decide if he should enter a preliminary injunction to prevent the land deal from going forward.
Wow. So this is one example of the many ways that you guys give back to the community. You're the good guys.
We try to be.
Yeah, definitely. You make good things happen. How can viewers help with these kinds of cases? Is there a way they can help?
Yes, today, if you live inside Denver, you can call the number that you've been given out here for our law firm, and people will take your call so that you can sign a petition or circulate a petition. If you live outside of Denver, you're not going to be able to vote on the issue, but you can certainly help the cause by donating, and they'll give you the information when you call.
Okay. Now, you mentioned some other cases that your firm helps with for nonprofits or the elderly. So do you help with many of these things? Do you kind of choose the cases that you want to help out with?
Well, you can't work for free all the time because we are in business, but I have very generous partners who saw an important issue here and said, go take it on. And I have a probate partner who helps out with Elder Law Day. And I have another partner, Tom Benson, who is consistently helping people who have low funds or little means map out their estate plan and get things done for their families.
Yeah, that's what really does make you guys unique. You've been on the show for a long time, and we've gotten to know you guys personally, and you do really care about your cases. For people who want to call about personal injury today, why don't you explain some of the questions that you're going to be answering in the call center?
Sure. Very often people want to know what are my rights. First thing is you need to call soon after the occurrence because the longer you wait, the fewer rights you have.
Yes.
If it goes longer than 2 years, or in an automobile case longer than 3 years, you're out of luck. You can't do it.
Right. And you guys get people to the right doctors, which is very essential right after you're involved in an injury.
That's true. We know who the good doctors are for treating various types of injuries, and if our clients are not getting better with the care that they're receiving, we can give them choices as far as their medical care.
What kinds of injuries are we talking about? We touched on that a little earlier in the show.
Gosh, there's a wide variety. Typically, the most crippling injuries are spine injuries, and we see a lot of those, especially from automobile collisions.
Okay.
But head injuries are also very concerning because if you've had a serious head injury, your life has completely changed.
Okay. And just want to wish you luck on your case. It's this Wednesday that you're
This
appearing
Wednesday,
in court?
Denver District Court, courtroom
Okay.
376.
And what kind of information are you going to find out this Wednesday, whether it goes forward or the petition goes forward?
The judge will rule on whether to grant a preliminary injunction to prevent the land trade from taking place.
Gotcha.
And he will also rule on whether or not we can circulate petitions.
Gotcha. You're one of the good guys. Give me a high five. I'm wishing you all
Thank
the
you,
luck in
Joanna.
the world. You can
Thank
do
you.
it, John. So you want to call the experts from Benson & Case right now. They're answering your questions. Call them at 303-218-BEST. The number's 303-218-2378. And when they're not in our help center, you can reach Benson & Case at 303-757-8300 or find them online at bensoncase.com. And they are the legal experts on our sister station, Fox 31, so you can also find them by clicking the Ask the Expert tab on KDVR.com. Thanks. Well, coming up on Colorado's Best, WebMD calls it the